Hello. Let me get that announcement out. Today's gonna be once again an EP day. For some reason, the past couple of days, I always wake up at around 7 a.m. I just can't sleep anymore. And it's not a case of like, I feel like I don't need more sleep, right? I feel like shit, but I don't really know how to continue sleeping from that point on, if that makes sense. um, and I mean, like, technically that would mean I slept like around 7 hours, right? Which might be enough in some cases, but I don't know, it doesn't feel that way. But once again, we're gonna keep this chill, a little bit low energy, just hanging out, playing some video games. One specific video game, more like. Electronic Arts. Hey! Welcome! Bioware. Very organic wares today. Press any button. So I have a couple of Bioware neu bei Aldi, exactly. So I was very decadent yesterday and made myself pancakes with Nutella and banana and whipped cream and also Milchschokoladenstreusel von Bug Family. And the thing is, I specifically bought Streusel for this specific situation. So it was a new package, basically. And I'm not sure if you've ever opened a new package of Milchschokoladenstreusel von Aldi. But these things are filled to the brim, and it's very difficult to control because they're so full. And so I still find Streusel sometime somewhere in some corners of my spot here, and I'm not very fond of that. I spilled them everywhere. Yeah, exactly that. God, I had a call with my mom about the whole Kindergeld situation again, because they're now making problems. Because now they decided, hey, you know that, like, Urlaub semester that I had, that I, like, well, took a break off of university officially with, like, an attest and everything, because I was ill, and I mean, like, I technically still am, right? They're now like, yeah, you could have worked at that time. Please give us, like, and that has been 2 years ago. Why do they now say, like, hey, bro, we want the money back? And I'm like, guys, fuck you, right? Because it just, like, causes stress for everybody involved. You just want to stall. Yeah, probably. My mom decided that she's gonna call them today, to get some kind of explanation for this bullshit, right? But, like, seriously, this is just... Like, even if... It's like... Yes, this is technically a lot of money for somebody like me, but can't we focus on the people that, like, actually... That you're actually losing a lot of money on, in the grand scheme of things, if that makes sense? Like, this feels like... Why we're gonna make it hard for the average person that's already struggling, you know what I mean? Ugh. They did the same shit to me, claiming I could have worked while I was in a fucking psych ward. Like, what? Okay, I'm glad to hear that I'm not the only one, and at the same time, I hate to hear that I'm not the only one. Oh, God. I think it just pisses me off so much. It triggers so much on my Gerechtigkeitssinn, you know, where I'm just like, guys, there are other things you could focus on than, like, this paper war we got going on right now. And also, you approved this whole situation. Like, we informed you about everything that was going on in this situation. And it's just like, fucking hell. And I'm also sorry about my mom, because my mom has already so many things to worry about, and I'm on the one hand glad that she deals with this mostly. She handles that situation. She said, okay, I just probably have to make an appointment with my psychiatrist today again, which is fair, right? That's the least I can do. But man... I also love that they're like, you could have worked, bro. You didn't. It didn't end 2 years ago, isn't now. It's just so confusing. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly, right? I really hope she doesn't have to deal with this anymore soon, and they just do their job and accept this. Oh yeah, absolutely, same. Because, like, also the situation with my family house at the moment is just... So, I think I mentioned this on stream before. I am absolutely unhingedly pissed at my stepdad. And I really want to deal with him and want to have that, like, conversation and to start fixing that relationship between the three of us. As much as I can. I know, like, the relationship between my mom and him is not my responsibility, but I think if, like, I start fixing the relationship I have with him, then that's also in general gonna add to the positive relationship that my mom and him might have, and they also have a lot of shit to work through, and we're like, I would love to go to family therapy with, like, us three. I think that could severely help kind of bridge the communication gap and stuff, right? But I know that he's at the moment, like, both my mom and he do not have the capacity for this kind of step, but especially, like, him right now, because he has to deal with some things that now get dragged out insanely for stupid reasons. It's also like a whole paper war situation. It's just, I cannot blame him for being really stressed at the moment, right? It's of course not okay to take out that stress on us, but I understand that this is just the wrong time to bring this up, basically, you know? So we're basically just waiting until this, like, situation is over, which hopefully is gonna be soon, but once again, we don't know. It's just, it's technically not a bad thing, it's just an annoyingly stressful thing. And it's even worse that his brother, who is technically just as involved as he is basically just leaving him alone in this whole shebang. Anyways, so what I'm trying to say is, so even when it comes to fixing like the family relationship we got going on at the moment, even that has to wait, and it's really frustrating because that adds another additional stressors to my mom as well, and it's just screaming. Hey, Lucanus, do this for me, please.
As you wish.
We haven't done this already, or did we do this already? Oh yeah, we've been there already. Okay, technically at least. Yeah, I also hope he gets better. It's very difficult for me right now to give him the benefit of the doubt in so many things, but I also know he has grown as much as he would never, as much as he's still not the type of guy that you can say, hey, you've worked really hard on yourself, you've become a better man and stuff like that. I don't know, he would be like, I don't know, he suffers from a severe case of toxic masculinity, of like, improving yourself and your mental health is not something he needs. So, of course, acknowledging that is fucked up. Why would you do that? Anyways, what I'm trying to get is, I do know that he is a good guy. It's just very difficult right now to see that. Let's call it that. Did you get any other companions yesterday after I left? Only Davren. I'm not sure if you've been here already when we met Davren, or if you were already gone, but Davren I think is the only new companion we have so far. And I decided to continue with the Crow's quest because I'm scared of anything happen again that might ruin these quests for me. So I'm like now doing them before continuing with the main story. As long as I'm here for Emmerich, I'm good. Okay, I'm looking forward to that. Is he gonna happen soon, by the way? Because if that's the case, I might just finish this quest and continue the quest that's gonna lead to him coming in, so we can make sure that you're there. Wait, I'm... Talk to the market master. Okay, we can do that. Hey.
Hello. This might sound strange, but I was told you might know about Antam stealing paintings.
It's bad for business. And somebody here knows something. Everyone notices the master of the market. But you, stay hidden. Listen near the stalls. You might learn something about our Antam art collectors.
Okay.
Let's listen.
Belara will mention knowing someone who can help. I don't think we had that yet, actually. So I don't think we even have the quest so far. So it's worth it just to return to the lighthouse sometime. Okay, that's fair. I regularly go to the lighthouse anyways, just to change his appearance whenever I get new clothes. Also,
How's
look at
business?
Lucanus's outfit at the
Can't
moment. He looks
complain.
so handsome. Okay.
Is this what you call acting for Treviso? Is this all you do?
He's always handsome. You're so right.
Busy as anything, but no help to be found anywhere.
The Arntom have scared people off, but the crows are after him. You'll see.
Yeah, okay. I guess.
But I mean, Arntom, I didn't think they went in for things like fancy paintings.
I wouldn't know anything about... Well, that would explain the Arntom who came by not an hour ago. They took my best sculpts without paying.
Rude.
Right here.
Oh yes. I did hear they've been piling up stolen goods in a camp in the Drowned district.
So the Antom are just grabbing whatever they want now? In front of everyone?
That's
It cannot be
amazing.
for coin. There are faster ways to fill their coffers.
That merchant said they're stockpiling stolen art at a camp in the Drowned district. Let's start there.
I mean, I would bitch with the Antam. Fair still, though. Oh, kitty. And once again, I am so pissed. Why can't my botman be as big as everyone from the Antam seems to be? I don't know. It seems unrealistic that we're forced to play tiny Kunari. Thank you very much. Yes, I know he's still big compared to everybody else that isn't a Kunari, but he's still a tiny Kunari. Fucking hell.
Don't let those Antam trouble you.
They're big, beefy walls of beef. I want beef, exactly. At least, like, that's also the thing that bothered me in Inquisition as well, right? You make the beefiest and biggest Kunari you can, and then the Iron Bull shows up, and you're just like, yeah, man.
Make deals with invaders.
Guess I'm a child now. No, of course not. Just because you're small, it doesn't mean you're child-coded or any of that shit. But like, that's just how that feels. Like, bro. Just like fucking great. I want it to be the beefiest. Exactly. And it's the game's limitations that make it impossible. And I think that's rude. Severely rude. I got up.
Close to that camp where the Anton took that merchant's stolen sculptures.
Hey, don't stab me. I love that they sometimes charge at you like you would expect a bull to charge at you. I do like them being bull-coded. I mean, yeah, sure, they have horns and all that kind of stuff, and I think it's really cool. Especially also with their little Lendenschurz, looking like tails sometimes when they charge forward, you know? Oh, it would be so cool if I could get some... I know it would also be kind of fucked up, but it would also be very cool if I could get some Antam armor. Just because I know my boy would also look pretty good in it. Fuck off. I do like the color scheme of their armor. It looks so good. Coppery. Green and red. My noodle soups will arrive in a min. Woo! Hell yeah! Congrats to your noodle soups.
What the Antam are doing with it.
Oh, they get fucking annoying later, the Antam. I had a mod where I could give my Kunari the outfit they have, and bro, he looks like a twink. Probably. Yeah, maybe that just makes it worse. Maybe that just makes it worse, but that's a good aneurysm, of course, analogy. It's basically the game forces you to play the twink version of a Kunari. And I'm like, yeah, that's cool, but I would like to have options, please. Let me be able to play a twink version as well as a bear version of a Kunari. Thank you very much. Switch the outpost, okay.
Nothing here.
I love that I romanced Amrish with a tall fucking Kunari who is after his story infected with the blight. Oh god.
I don't see anything here either.
Strange. You'd think a few statues would stand out.
Ultimate. Oh, these also give you ultimate stuff? Interesting, okay.
Still nothing. I don't see anything that merchant in the market was talking about. No stolen art. We should go back and talk to him.
Like this sweet professor and his big mage Kunari boyfriend who could just break anyone in half. Hell yeah. God. So I hope that at some point I will find the personal capacity to start working out, like like energy levels and all that kind of stuff. Because man, I do think I have the genetics to get really beefy. Just by the way of like how my store muscles and fat usually, and just like in my experience that when I do sports, I well do like to build muscle relatively quickly, and I'm just like, bro, I could be so beefy. I could be, imagine someday, let me tell you, I will get the beef. I might not have the size, but I will become. Yes, Wolverine time, exactly. My ideal body type. No, the only attainable body type for me because I can't fucking grow, but I take it. Return to the merchant, okay. Eine Kommode, kein Schrank, eine Kommode, exactly, you're so right, I love that. Kommode build. I love that. God, man. Wolverine is a fucking Komodo. I agree with you. You're so right. Oh, especially Marvel Rivals. I haven't played it yet, actually. But yeah, so Wolverine was my my first blowball. I think I mentioned that before as well. And I talked about like the moment I found out that he's my size in the comics back in the day was My inner child was so happy. Although back then I was still a child, so was my inner child. My whole child was very happy. Bro is still taller than me? How short are you?
I prefer the company of your brother. His stare is less piercing, and his disgust less palpable.
155, okay, fair.
We agree on one thing. I prefer the company of my brother as well.
Then why do you continue?
It's really rare for me to meet people that are actually smaller than I am. And tell the other Venatori to watch for people sniffing about. I don't want to jeopardize our arrangement with the Antam. The magical components they're asking for are rare, but they've delivered us some of Treviso's brightest artwork. The collectors back home are very pleased. The next exchange will be in Antam camp in the center of the city. I'll find you after. I'm an ankle biter. Funny enough, all my Sonis are massive guys. It's very fair, I can respect that. Yeah, I did the same. I now try to, like, make myself specifically smaller Sonas just because I want to get myself more comfortable with my own height, if that makes sense. Because it's something I can't change, right? And that's also why I get really happy when I see characters that I really like that are, well, short. I mean, like, Wolverine is the best example for it. And I always, back in the day, said I had Chihuahua disease, but now I've moved on. People telling me, you don't got Chihuahua disease, my friend. You got Terrier disease, which I appreciate a little bit more, because fucking pit bulls are terriers too, and I love pit bulls. They're so cute. And they're also not very big, but they're still very, like, condensed. And I do appreciate that. Happy knobs. I'm glad I'm comfortable with my own height. Never really minded it. I just like tall character. Okay, that's very fair. I do mind my own height. Like, the two Charles I really like from Marvel are just Sabretooth and Sinister. And I keep forgetting Sinister is tall as fuck too. Sigh. What was really funny though, so my last relationship was
He's with the Venatori. I bet he caught us listening in.
long distance, right?
He was just getting rid of us.
So it took a long while for me and my ex's friends to meet, right? And of course my ex knew that I was his size. We were both 160, right? And my ex told his friends, like, hey, you do know he's short. He's my size. They were like, yeah, of course he is. And then later on, I heard that nobody believed I was short until they actually met me. And I was like, yeah, guys, what do you think would happen? And everybody was looking down on me. I'm like, yeah, bro, just because I'm like, I don't know, German doesn't mean I'm tall or anything, you know? Gremlin energy, exactly. Oh, God. I love being small. I can hide fully beneath the blanket, and beds are huge to me. Honestly, yeah, that's very fair. That is very understandable.
Trading the art of Venatori collectors in exchange for rare magical components.
Magic? What are those fools trying to do in Treviso now?
The note doesn't say what the components are for, but the meeting location is a different Antam camp.
Noodles arrived, hell yeah.
The city. Let's head there and figure out what they're working on with the Venatori.
It's not. Okay.
Okay. We're close to the camp where Antam are trading with the Venatori for magical components.
We're gonna get attacked again, because we always get attacked here. Oh, come on.
From the market. Just kill them.
Debilitate them! Your lives!
Oh wait, my ult is ready. The cannonball is so silly. Wait, did it just do it?
Let's find out what the Arntam and the Venatori are actually doing here.
Seriously? Okay. Switch the area. Do not be so afraid of magic. We must throw off the superstitions which yoked us under the Qun. The Venatori's enchanted powders and crystals have already produced wonderful new effects in the Godlock. More power, more displacement, a heat like Dragon's Fire, but it is not ready. I've gone for burn salve. The Venatori and I will find the correct mixture soon. Ordered them yesterday at 10 AM, and they were in my region by 3 PM. DHL is on crack. Fuck yes! I'm so happy to hear that that worked out, because you never know.
That canary.
Like my yeah, so I think we mentioned that when Penny and I was a collab stream on Saturday, but I forgot my loops at their place, my sleeping loops, right? Right before I was flying to America, and she sent them to me in like with an express shipping situation, just so that they hopefully would arrive before I fly to America, because well, I was expecting to need them, right? And yeah, they never arrived. We still don't know where the fuck they are. They just vanished. They just ate them. And I'm still mad because I ended up, like my therapist was basically, I was still continuing like virtual therapy, at least with my therapist via video call when I was during my time in America. And turns out America is loud. Holy fucking shit. Everything in America is so fucking loud. I never thought like that would be something I noticed this much. Maybe it's because it's a lot of noises I'm not used to or whatever, but I feel like just generally everything in America, a lot more things make noise, right? Especially with like the AC being on like 24/7, and that is also really fucking loud, and just whatever, right? And my therapist was like, yeah, bro, buy yourself those loops again. If you know they're right for you, just get them. I got a feeling like you need them. And yes, I did needed them. So yeah, hello, welcome back. And I did need them, and yeah, so I paid like extra money for them, and it was expensive because these things are really fucking expensive. I hope there are better alternatives out there for other people who might need it. I don't fucking know, but I'm still pissed at DHL for that.
Blasting powder. The Arntam are using magical components from the Venatori to make it more explosive. Much more explosive.
Great.
Can they even do that? Maybe they could, but... Oh, that'd be very dangerous.
We must go to De and Diago with this as soon as possible.
Agreed.
I was talking about my loops and how I forgot them at a friend's place, and said friend wanted to send them to me via express shipping with DHL, and because I was flying to America like 2 days later, and DHL just fucking lost them. I don't know. We still don't know where the fuck they are. No, it was a shitload of months ago. Yeah, I'm so pissed at that. But at the same time, we didn't, to be fair, we didn't contact them yet. I don't know,
Why are they called veil jumpers? What are they
like,
jumping over?
neither of us, neither the friend who sent them to me, nor I, actually,
I wouldn't want the crows to
Yeah,
start being
contacted
called
them yet,
death
so of course
climbers,
we
is
don't
all
know
I'm
what
saying.
happened. They just never
Oh,
got sent. We
okay.
never received
But
an
what
email or
about
anything.
death jumpers, right?
I gotta be honest, I adore the dynamic between Lucanus and Bellara. I think they're really cute together. Like, just as friends, I mean this in a very platonic way, not in a shippy way. I like having both of them around with me. Hey guys.
Good news?
The Venatori are helping the Antam make their Gatlock explosives even more powerful.
What?
It's not ready yet. They're still experimenting.
Then we have some time. The crows will investigate.
We had better. I am sure we'd be among the Antam's first targets.
The dynamic between Emish and Lucanus, as well as Emish and Tash, is just them being like, bro, you're weird. I love that. No, poor mans. Wait, what did I want to do? Wait, can I let me check out the shop again. Yep.
You keep disrupting the Antam. I'll keep you stocked.
Thanks, man. We've exactly 600 books. Whatever the sign is. My poor favorite elderly citizen. Senior. Oh, that's like actually very... that's actually very appealing, because I, once again, think Coit is actually quite old, which is why I get kind of offended everybody's calling him kid. Come. I have a new outfit for you, Lucanus. Wrong button. Yep. This outfit also looks really good on him, but the other one is just a little bit more fancy, you know? I'm seriously considering cosplaying him, I gotta be honest. When the game came out, the first image you saw for Emmerich on Google was just him blushing and someone wrote P-pause mod tell it to see below it. What? Fuck yes, I guess. That's so funny. Because he's a Mortalis Tarsi, whatever the fuck that means. Well, I will find out. You don't have to explain that to me right now. I'm pretty sure I will figure that out during the game. What else though? Let me check for the skills. Necromancer stuff. Okay, makes sense. Yes, that sounds good. What's this? Blunt force. Enemies are knocked down when their armor breaks. Hell yeah, I do appreciate that one. I guess we're gonna Consult with Solas. Let me just... World, get to the lighthouse. Right, let's bully Solas.
When last we spoke, you intended to assault the cruel and the corrupt, in hopes of finding servants of Elganan and Gillenane. Has your search been successful?
You could say that. It looks like both the Venatori and the Antam are working for Elganan and Gillenane.
Unsurprising. The Venatori want magical secrets.
Sorry, like, I get so distracted by Solas' metal toes for some reason. I'm so sorry. I guess they're there to protect him from hitting his pinky toe against, like, tables and stuff, because he broke them too often or what. I don't know.
Tom want to destroy anyone opposing their brutal expansion. Both
It's
will
like
bow to anyone who...
nothing else in his armor has as much detail as his toes have. That's why it's so distracting to me. Everything else has like more like bigger shapes and stuff, and then you come to the toes and they're just like teeny tiny shapes.
Promises
which makes sense, because like otherwise you couldn't armor individual toes, you know? But it just like in the design language and the hierarchy just draws a lot of attention to it. Like I couldn't before, but just toes, why? Both will readily bow to anyone who promises them power. They're hurting people, yes.
And they're using that power to hurt a lot of people. The Antam and the Venatori both have dragons doing their bidding.
Dragons? That is worse than I had feared.
Yeah. We drove off the one the Antam brought to Treviso. Barely.
Have you determined how the dragons are being directed? If it is blood magic, it may be possible to disrupt their control.
The dragons were blighted. We think that's what let the gods control them.
The Blight. Of course.
The Blight seems to be the gods' favorite tool right now. We ran into Venatori who could control Darkspawn.
Elganan would not bestow such power unless the Darkspawn were to serve as the main force of his army.
Sorry, I just have to imagine, and Goms wrote that yesterday, using a plumber to, of course, suck up his head like that, but then, like, to lift him up and just wiggle him around like a doll, you know, like a rag doll. It's just like... I don't know why I think it's so funny. It's just like... and then... I helped Treviso and South Monrothos. Mainly because I thought Coit would prefer to protect innocents than, like, get involved in politics, and that's what the other felt like more. However, at the same time, it just made more sense for him as well, because once again protecting innocence, but also Treviso is his city since he is a crow, basically. So yeah, it just made more sense for him to pick Treviso instead of Minrathos. Although I was pissed at that choice because it felt like it felt a little bit forced, because I was like, bro, we have like we can just split up, and we did split up, but like why does Rook get treated basically like some form of like some kind of Superman? Like even Superman himself managed to like just ask his friends to show up in during the invasion, right? Like, why isn't it working here too? I can just ask my friends to help them out, and why is it anything like, why am I treated like I'm the superpowered being kind of thing that makes all the difference? I know this is just video game disease, you know, but like I kind of got a little bit pissed at that because I was like, bro, we just split up. Like, we're all capable beings here. We can do this. Like, also Manrathos has, like, Shadow Dragons and the Wardens. I didn't even think about that, but you're right. I completely forgot about the Wardens. A pair of assassins, yeah, a handful.
And I suspect Gillenane will see the Darkspawn as new subjects for her modifications.
We've already run into a few Darkspawn.
And we've also all in the chat agreed that we would all fuck Gillenane. And that we would be bad in a fantasy setting because we would see her and immediately fold. Like, bro, Nave, stop being mad and look at the situation. Me. You're so right. She's so fucking dope, right?
That's in addition to the Blighted Dragons.
That is the fate Elganan and Gillenane planned for this world then. Corruption and blighted slavery.
Knock that shit off. You're no. No, not. I didn't want to pick that one. I wanted to pick the other one. You're no better.
Uncorrupted when your demons and raw magic kill them.
Do you truly believe my goal was to destroy this world?
I believe your goal, like you said, was to transfer the gods to a better prison. The one you're stuck in now. And you were willing to...
I don't fucking know what happened to Algernon. He looked so cool as fuck in the concept. I will have to look that up.
Tear down the veil and destroy this world while you did so.
The veil is a wound I cut into the Fade in a moment of desperation. While making their prison, it should not exist. I had a host of spirits ready to help when the veil fell. They would have minimized the loss of life.
now it's just some guy next to her. Oh god. But yeah, from what we've seen so far, that definitely seems to be the case. Well, that's so stuff. Minimize, really? No, I kind of want to say, listen to yourself, bro. I really want to bully him.
Any idea what you sound like? You could have actually saved the world from the Blight, but instead you chose to kill thousands of people with your vanity project.
It is not vanity. I broke this world. I am the only one who can fix it.
Spoken like a god.
I am not a god. I am as I have always been. A man. All too aware of his failures. But equally aware that if he did not act, accepting the judgment it would bring, all would be...
I don't think the host of spirits would have helped Solus. My character just kept bullying him because he was pissed, understandably. Yeah, tell that to your own people, Solus. Yeah, no, you're so fucking right, man. The thing is, Quiet isn't the kind of guy who goes out and, like, he's a little bit too, like, friendly and believing in the best in people, you know, like a little bit too naive in his endeavor. So he's not necessarily the correct guy to bully Solas, and I'm a little bit sad about that. But at the same time, man, sometimes you gotta. I'm not a god, yeah.
Lost. They call me the Dread Wolf. What will they call you when this is over?
So much as I so far do not yet like how the companions interact with Rook, I do love Solas's writing. I'm a huge fan of Solas's writing so far. Really appreciate that. I don't know how much you did in the Crossroads, because you can learn more about what happened in that whole situation with Solas. And man, fuck Solas. Oh yeah, absolutely. Fuck that dumb clown egg. I haven't done that much. I have only done one memory situation thingy so far. And that one I just stumbled upon and got stuck in. They called me the Dread Wolf. What will they call you when this is over? It won't be that bad. Whatever they want. Yeah, I don't care. What would I, like... Dude, I'm gonna try to do my best, and if...
I don't care what they call me. If they're calling me anything, it means they're still alive. That's all that matters.
Acceptance. You are willing to face the consequences your actions may one day bring, because the world needs you. I believe I can work with that. If the gods are using dragons, you will wish to find someone trained to fight them. Have you unlocked the Lighthouse Illuvian?
Yes. We found the crossroads. It's still confusing, though.
I cannot help you from in here. You may need to find an expert in the magic of the Fade. And if the Darkspawn are to be Elganon's army, you will need Grey Wardens to fight them.
I've got a few of them. Their leaders don't trust me right now, though.
I have faith.
Yeah, because the leader's an asshole.
You seem to have a knack for gaining the cooperation of your adversaries.
No, why is he suddenly becoming kind of sweet there for a second? I recommend doing the memories as soon as possible because it will help you out a lot later. If you want to do all the bosses, of course. Okay, that's definitely good to know. Then in that case, I will definitely keep an eye out on the memories and not hardcore avoid them. My first goal is to technically get all the companions first, and then I just want to do side stuff mostly.
So this elven god thinks we need a dragon
and this would, of course, include the memories as well.
He's right about the dragon hunter, at least. The shadow dragons did all they could. The dragon was just too much. The moment the dust settled, the Venatori rushed in. Guess they knew it was coming. Nev's staying for now. She said she'll be back soon. But at least you took care
I
of
love that, like, Harding is wearing fucking clogs. Fucking wooden clogs. Good for her.
yours.
We hurt it, but didn't kill it. The dragon flew off before we could put it down.
Treviso could have used a dragon hunter. That much is true.
We couldn't have known. We'll be ready next time.
Then we find one. Next time a blighted dragon comes calling, it'll be the last time it comes calling.
We should not forget the second dragon in Minrathos. We ought to see what we can do to help. However, there is no telling how long Nev will be helping the shadow dragons with the aftermath. Hey, let's not
Hey, Barik!
All right. Hang on a minute. Not only have you retained the services of a demon assassin, you're also taking advice from the elven god who attempted to tear down the veil.
Shut up, Devrin.
That's what they always say. Look, Lucanus is one thing, but do you really trust this Solus?
Absolutely not. Like, trust is a strong word. Oh no, now I didn't do my role playing. He would trust him. Quite would fucking trust him. He has led us astray, yeah? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Such a strong word, you know?
So you don't trust him?
All right. So a Fade expert and a dragon hunter. I'll ask around about dragon hunters and see what turns up. Come talk to me in a bit.
And I've been corresponding with someone about the lighthouse's reverberative oscillations and the resulting dimensional peculiarities.
Of course.
Oh, sorry. Not relevant. I'll get a message through to a fate expert immediately.
See, Rook?
The thing is, Bellara isn't even my type when it comes to my friends, but also my types when it comes to real life partners. Which is basically really fucking kind, neurodivergent nerds. My beloved. Those are the people I usually fall for in real life. Also, do you notice something when Varric speaks? Not in this situation particular, I didn't, but the only thing I noticed is that I feel like he's way too fucking supportive of me in the sense of like, oh yeah, you'll do great, and I don't like that. Nobody but you look at him. Ooh, interesting. Is he just an illusion? Is he just like in my brain?
Nothing to worry about.
All right. We all know what to do. Let's get going.
I'm glad everybody fucking approves. Out of now. I just never noticed that myself. Interesting. Hey Lucanus, baby boy, baby girl. How you doing?
We have more comfortable rooms and basically infinite space, so why
does the trained assassin prefer a quiet, unassuming spot with good choke points?
Guess you just answered that question.
Besides, I'm closer to the coffee.
Fair enough. Of course he's a coffee lover. Should have seen that coming. Yeah, I guess we will have to check on Emmerich immediately. Okay, but let's first talk to Davrin. Ah, baby. And check on our son if we can. And then we can talk to Bellara. Wait, orientation. Where the fuck am I? Okay, Davrin is here. Hello, baby. He's so cute!
Hey, son.
I need a griffin for myself. Like, He's such a baby, and I love that he has like one ear standing up and one being like all droopy. It's so cute. Hey Davron, and Davron is so handsome, it's unreal. He has no right to look this good.
Rook, I was thinking of taking Hassan for a walk. He could use the exercise. Chance to stretch his wings.
I just wanted to say, I don't think this thing is gonna walk. Oh, I'm pretty sure it will be. I will still look first into Emmerich though. I don't think you're gonna be sad to hear that. We're gonna postpone this for a second. And I assume that Dragon Hunter is gonna be Tash, right? I'm also looking forward to meeting them. Kind of, and see what all the fuss is about. Because everybody was so... I don't know... up in arms in regards to Tash. For their existence. Ooh. Hell yeah. Collecting the mementos out in the world will let you upgrade the caretaker's workshop. Upgrading it will increase the number of enchantments on offer and increase the power level of all weapons you can find or purchase while adventuring. Okay. Enchant. Let's rank up first. Gosh, is cool as fuck. Hell yeah, I'm glad to hear that. You're alive, it's early morning. Yeah, I've been awake since 7 a.m. Man, I'm like... I don't know what's wrong with my sleeping habits at the moment, but I wake up at 7 and I can't fucking sleep, and... Yeah, it's, for me, it's also early, quote-unquote. I usually, like to get up around 10. But I've been, like, awake for quite some time, and at some point I just say, okay, I'm not gonna drag this out unnecessarily. I've been awake since 8 a.m. Yeah, that's fair. And, like, I also know you have, like... I know that your sleep schedule is also just a lot more... How do you say this? Society beloved, in the sense of you go to sleep early or early-ish and wake up early. I am not that type of person, so it's really not cool of me to wake up at 7 and not being able to sleep anymore. So that means I'm tired as fuck and I feel like shit. I conform to what they want better, yeah. But you also always say that took you quite some time to get to that point, and, which, understandable, man. Let me, look, enchant, or let me upgrade first, and then we can enchant, I think. Wing glaive. Yeah, sure, let's level up. Let's enchant. What was this again? Token of True Flight. Ooh. Final added physical damage. Agile attack damage. I'm gonna give this a plus 25% stagger. I think I like that. Can I do that? Just do that? Hell yeah. Can I just... No, I can only enchant one thing, right? Am I seeing this correct? Hmm. God, I don't know which of these is most helpful to me. Guess I'm just gonna go with necrotic. This. Let's go with cold too. Why the fuck not? Rage generation unlocks at rank 4. Okay, we haven't unlocked that yet. Cool, interesting. Alright, let's upgrade all of our friends' stuff too. Wait. But I've been working on my tests like a maniac for a while. That is probably why the time surprises me. Okay, that's fair. Texts, I mean. Your text TMs? I'm not entirely sure what you mean in that regard. Are you talking about your masters right now? Writing scientific stuff. Okay, yeah. Okay, then I understood it correctly. probably focus on this man though. Yeah, let's talk to Belara. Hello, friend. The document is war right now because
Okay, Belara, what's your lead on getting us?
did too much shit over the last few months. Too many concepts to explain. Anyway, I hope for good naps and good times in general. Thank you. But also, yeah, no, I can imagine, right? If you like to get order into the whole thing, into everything that you've actually, well, with the experiments and tests you've been doing, like, I mean, you kept me up to date with everything. I can imagine that that's difficult to rein in. But I also get a feeling like that's a sign that you've been doing a bunch of really good work, even though it might have been a little bit all over the place. I have a data set of 3,000 tests and dozens of graphs. Yeah, man. I guess you can't have too much information in that regard, right? I invented the concept for this, even. Oh god.
Fade expert.
Oh, okay. Hello?
Good evening.
Greetings.
Veilguard, my beloved. I love Veilguard. Can I be Veilguard, please? I also just want to stand there ominously, fully coated, and be like, greetings. Oh god, I just accidentally dropped a big old... Nothing happened, it didn't fell on my foot, everything's okay. I can understand why you love him so much. Like, he gives me gender envy, severe gender envy right now.
Rook, so we need a fate expert. I've been writing to a senior mage who fits the part. But right now,
Senior
he's on an
mage.
expedition, so I reached out to his colleagues to find him. This is Lady Myrna and Vorgoth. They're necromancers. Mournwatch ones, I mean.
Your friend's request for a fate expert was urgent. How darksome...
You need to put Amrish and Lucanus in a party. They're also talking about Morgoth. I love that. I adore that.
are things outside Navarra?
It's bad.
Very.
They might let me write a scientific paper about this later, and since my idea is perfect and beautiful, I would love to be cited by professionals later on. Please, I really hope that works out for you. Pressing my thumbs there. And back to the game. Morgoth is like the Dark Souls giant. Just so fucking... It's just no fucking face, and I love that for them. Absolutely.
See. Belara's correspondent is Professor Emmerich Volkarin.
Emmerich,
a fate
okay.
expert and powerful psychagogue.
Psychagogue. Thank you, Warrior. God, I want to be him so bad. Just be like an entity that basically just exists, like, just filling out clothes. You will need him. Why can't I be this being, this creature? They're amazing. Why can't I just be a vague gaseous entity, please?
Where can I find him?
The professor is currently delving the shrouded halls in the Grand Necropolis. We will grant you passage to look for him. Where the dead. Lately, they grow restless.
Okay. You beta cock. Made of flesh, me true alpha, gas with a nice hoodie. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Okay, we're also immediately gonna talk to Harding. Oh my god. He sparks so much joy. Or they spark so much joy, or it sparks so much joy, whatever pronouns they use.
So I put the word out for dragon hunters, and I've heard back about someone who might work. It's a woman named Tosh from a group of Ravani treasure hunters called the Lords of Fortune.
Sounds promising.
An agent for the Lords said that Tosh is working on a mission for them along the Ravane coast. If we help her, she'll be free to join us and fight any blighted dragons the gods throw our way.
If it was Gus, I would save money on transportation by traveling with the wind. Yeah, absolutely. But at the same time, like, I assume you have control how much you're influenced by the wind, I hope. Alright, gotta go. Y'all have fun with Mistman. Thank you. You have fun with your masters. Pressing my thumbs. Tell me about any ridiculous shit, and also tell me about people being stupid as well, because that delights me. So much fun. If we help her, she'll be free to join us and fight any blighted dragon the gods throw our way. Wait, what's happening with Ravane? In Ravane?
What do you know about what's going on in Ravane right now?
Not much more than you do. Varric and I never went there while hunting Solus. The Kunari were on pretty good terms with Ravane, but that was before the Antam military broke away from the rest of the Kun. I wouldn't be surprised if the Antam invaded Ravane like they did Treviso and Eastern Tevinter.
Alright, guess we'll be ready.
Oh, by the way, Penny, if you're still here, this is Coit. I don't know if you've noticed, but this is Coit. I forgot that Penny probably has the most intimate relationship with Coit out of all my friends. Cause she's the one that I play the Dark Souls 1 series with, right? So she gets to experience Coit falling down from all the cliffs and everything. So yeah. Works for me.
Well, we need the support. Guess we're headed to Ravane.
Time to find out if the crossroads can get us to an alluvion in that area. We'll head out whenever you're ready.
Okay, we will open the journal to recruit a Fate expert or Dragon Hunter. I think it's not gonna be that easy, but yeah, we'll pick the Fate expert first. Yeah, of course. Oh god, I'm sorry. I just had a weird hiccups situation that nearly made me lose my insides. Yeah, but it should be fine. Like, I'm not nauseous at all. It was really just a, like, weird muscle contraction that made stuff come up for some reason. Anyways, journal is here. Where the dead must go. Find Emic in the Grand Necropolis. Alright. Yes, I kind of want to travel with these two fuckers, my beloved. Yeah, we're gonna go with Canis. Yes. Baby girl. mainly had them in my team for the game. The banter is so funny. Bear.
This is it. But no sign of the professor.
I hope he's here and that he doesn't mind us disturbing him. He is a senior necromancer. I don't... Oh!
I love that little hip thing on his butt. Hello.
Visitors! What a marvelous surprise! Any trouble with the lift? Our last guests were stuck for hours. Poor souls. Oh. Professor Emmerich Volkaren of the Morn Watch.
Hello, Professor. We've never met, well, in person, but I've been writing to you.
Belara, my dear girl.
Aw, they're so sweet.
Surely you didn't come all this way just to see me.
Actually, we did. You see, we need a Fade expert.
I love his rings and jewelry.
Charmed.
I deliberately don't immediately pick a response because it's like so funny to just like have them have like this awkward silence right now. Charmed. Anyways, oh, now it's so cordial.
I didn't expect such a warm welcome. Considering.
Please, don't be put off. The workforce is perfectly harmless.
Distant piercing scream.
I'd be pleased to continue our conversation after I tend to some small business here.
He seems delightful. So what is it? Hey, Belara.
I must investigate. Would you two mind accompanying me further into the shrouded halls?
Oh, of course, not mine.
Toward
Don't
that
mind at all.
Something's gone awry in this part of the necropolis, Rook. The dead stir more easily than they should.
Yep. I'm gonna have to look on other directions as well though. Need more resources. Still though. Just because I can come back here doesn't mean I actually will know myself.
Movement up ahead. Strange. These halls should be under the protection of the bell.
Ah, can destroy. Okay.
Is that a despair demon?
Fascinating, isn't it? They shouldn't be able to breach the shrouded halls at all.
Take your word for it.
Come, Lucanus, say something. What do you think about our new member?
Trouble ahead.
Someone want it.
Let's finish this!
Careful, Rook. Signaled you.
What? Where'd everyone go?
Oh, interesting. There we go. death. Fight, speak up, exactly. Honestly, I would love
why that spirit manifested here.
to get like a pet and call that Spite, just like my delightful dog or something. Oh, this is my puppy Spite. And this is my kitty Despair. Open up. This is my gold retriever Spite. Yeah, exactly. Especially if it's like a fucking golden retriever, right? The most non-spiteful entity in existence. Usually. But maybe it becomes spiteful just because I named it that way. Self-fulfilling prophecy, absolutely. Oh, feet. Nom 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 nom. You want to lick them? Can I lick them? Sorry. After these streams, everybody must think I have a foot fetish.
Someone's barred the door and chained the sunken star.
There's undead here.
We may need to defend ourselves, depending on their condition.
Okay.
Haven't fought undead in a while.
There's no reaching these. They're mindless.
Aren't you a necromancer?
I'm afraid sometimes the weaker dead work themselves into frenzy. Poor things.
No.
Solid blow.
But yeah, Emmerich also seems like the type of person I would have in my friend group.
I must free that bell.
Need some help?
Thank you. The star, the bell, can banish these despair spirits if we unchain it.
Like, sometimes I wish companions could hear what we say. I just love how much Emmerich cares. Yeah, I love that too. He just sees the good. I appreciate that. Same, dude can nerd out about the dead 24/7. Honestly, I want to have, like, I can see myself having Emmerich and Bellara just generally around a lot. Investigate the disturbance in the shrouded halls. Follow Emmerich. Okay, cool. To be honest, if I were in that world, I'd become a necromancer. I don't actually know. That's a good question. What I don't know what I would do. Like, just also in a realistic manner. Because on the one hand, whenever I play video games, I rarely ever decide to go for magic, just generally, because as a game mechanic, I oftentimes find it like too complicated and stuff like that. I just want simple, let me just barge into things with the gigantic axe, right? I love axes. However, in real life, that would not be feasible for me, and I think if I were in this world, I would actually be a dwarf, I think. So magic wouldn't even be an option in the first place. But yeah, I think if I were in this world, I would probably be a dwarf. As much as I would like to be a Kunari. Oh. Yeah, I can fully respect that. Like, that's the thing. If I were in a world that would have magic, I would also want to pursue magic, I think. That's what I would be thinking of in that situation, actually.
We'll need a wisp to unseal the doors leading out. Could you please find one and bring it here?
Okay.
I have the stubbornness of a Kunari, I can respect
Give your
that.
greetings, and the wisp will follow.
Okay. I'll find the wisp, hey? I'd be mixed then, I guess. Tiny fat Kunari Mac Necromancer.
Hello.
Hello.
Wisps are the simplest of spirits, but quite helpful. Bring
And
the
they
wisp
seem
here,
sweet.
and we can unseal the doors.
Hey there. Thanks. You're so kind.
Doors open. Where to now?
This should lead us to the upper chambers, where we can free the bell. There's someone I'd like to consult with on the way.
I've lost a lot of my stubbornness over the years. As a kid, my mom called me, like, stubborn so often, to the point that I at some point perceived it as a fucking insult. And now know that that wasn't necessarily how it was meant. But nowadays, I've just gotten a lot more flexible, which is mainly thanks to a lot of, like, on the one hand, overcompensation due to trauma and, like, myself being rejected a lot, so therefore just toning myself down. And at the same time, on the other hand, on the positive side of things, also just, like, generally more flexibility with things and more openness with nuances, and just me finding a certain security in myself that, like, makes me a lot more laid back, if that makes sense. Wait, okay, we're supposed to go this way.
So, Professor.
Just Emmerich, please.
You weren't that
Just
surprised
Emmerich.
we need a Fade expert.
The spirits talk. Even the simplest have been clamoring about chaos in the Fade.
Oh, I love
Someone
that.
coming to consult wasn't an if, so much as a when.
I mean, I'm flexible, I'm spontaneous with things, but God, I'm so glad I'm stubborn. Well, I would just want to learn everything from Emmerich, man. Tell me more. He doesn't tell that much about how things function, sadly. Oh god. Yeah, I can understand that desire so much. Ah. I'm glad I got some cold resistance.
Attack from a distance!
He just has this passion that draws me in and just makes me listen and be invested. I love that. I love when people are really passionate about things and that their face just lights up. Oh, it's so cute.
Rook, nice work.
Thanks, man.
That probably hurt.
Probably.
It's over.
We need to find another wisp. Oh, roll through that. That Emmerich doesn't mind that I just roll through everything and destroy everything. Can appreciate that. Me, thank you.
All that ice. More magic?
Echoes of the despair spirits, misery devouring itself. We should keep our distance. If provoked, these manifestations will shatter.
Oh god. I was felt so bad doing that, bro. But bro, I need money. I'm so sorry, Emmerich. Yeah. Very fair. World of the Beloved. Get past the despair demons. Money. Yeah, basically in this world, I think I'd probably be a dwarf. Much as I'd love to be a Kunari. Ancient illustration. And I would probably be like a warrior type class, you know. I don't know in what specific faction or anything, but I would probably get myself a surprisingly big axe for my size and use that to wreak havoc. That was also always something that, for example, my first axe, my first relationship told me that that was like what they liked about me, that I looked like you could give me an axe and I would wreak havoc, basically, which glad that's appealing to you. So I think if I were in this world, that's what happened to me. And I might be a little bit jealous of magic users. I'd either be like mixed Kunari or just human, though I don't know about Kunari and Nevaran because they had beef before. That's interesting. Lots of Kunari raiding the tomb, so I can understand. But also the magic thing would fit as well into the fact that back in the day, I was part of, like, how do I say this? Part of my friend group used to absolutely, I don't know if they actually believed in magic, right? I don't know if that is actually, like, if that was just play pretend or anything, but we had this whole story going on of, like, play pretend, right? And I was always the kid. I was on the one hand playing along, but I was also very much like, yeah, no, the shit that you're talking about is just does not apply to me, you know, because like I'm not magic, and I don't know, that kind of suits in this whole thing of like that we're talking about, right? Of like dwarves not being able to, like, not having a connection to the Fade, right, and not having being able to use magic and all that kind of stuff, and I don't know, like, yeah, it fits a bit in. At what age was that? Elementary school, early elementary school, like 6, 7, that age range. Discover what happens to the bell.
I didn't see any wisps around.
We summoned the wind. Oh yeah, that shit as well. Now it's the only one who like actually always voiced like, hey, you know this is not real. Or not necessarily that, but like was too realistic about this whole shit. Basically the only like yeah, asshole ruining it for everybody, basically. No, I wasn't ruining it for everybody. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't doing it like that.
Those wisps really came.
Strange. This door shouldn't be here.
Interesting.
The necropolis rearranges itself every so often.
We just kept saying winter wehe. Just, I don't know, almost ritualistic dance we made up. That's so funny. We had actually apparently a whole labyrinth underneath our village for some reason. I don't know where that came from, where that idea came from, but there was this whole world building shit going on with like entrances and like magic, that like magic abilities that you get the more you like get invested in this whole thing, whole ass conspiracy things basically. Oh god. Don't vanish, my friend. I mean, we actually have that in our forest, but that's old clay mines, and you don't go into that shit. Yeah. No, in our case, it was very much just made up stuff or playing pretend or something, basically.
Need a wisp. Here's our second wisp.
Calmest spirit I've ever seen. The peace of the necropolis is a balm to many of its inhabitants.
No, I love that.
Ah, yes. I've noticed you've company.
Must be nice. Yes, I've noticed you've company. What are you talking about? Oh well. I'm gonna do the easiest wisp last, apparently.
There's the last wisp.
Good. Let's return to the door.
Yeah, because Emmerich can see spy. Yeah, not surprised to hear that.
Despair is far more pervasive than I thought.
God's broad axe. Ooh, yes.
Stop, who's ever drawing these spirits here, Rook.
You think a person's behind all the despair demons?
Oh yes. Mortals are
Only humans can create this much despair. Do mixed Kunari humans exist? Like, can they procreate with each other? Yes, they can. It's just rare because most Kunari are still stuck in old ways. Yeah, that makes sense. They don't seem to be very fond of procreating with other species, races, whatever. Death Chill Mage. Do we have anything here that can combine you? No, you don't. Well.
Snipers!
Yeah, the Kunos racist as fuck. Yeah.
We need to close in.
Makes sense. This baby girl.
How do we get rid of all these despair demons?
Their source is near the bell you saw earlier. Ringing it will banish them, but we must find who lured them there in the first place.
Oh, I also downloaded a new game that came out on Game Pass. It's like We Are the Beast or something. I'm not sure. I already forgot. But it said something about like going against the military-industrial complex, and I was like, hell yeah, that sounds amazing. It seems like it's probably gonna be like a very short-ish game, so definitely not in any way, shape, or form as major as Dragon Age, you know. But it sounded interesting. I just downloaded it in case. And we're probably gonna test it out at some point. Oh wait, give me a second. I just had my mom just sent me a whole ass update on the Kindergeld situation. I want to read that up and maybe ease her nerves a little bit if there's something that's important. Okay, I'm back. I just read her message. Apparently, she had a very good call with someone from the whole Kindergeld situation. But like, it's a good call. That's very, very nice to hear. That she got out of this call positively. Even though they actually just confirmed, hey, we need some extra confirmation in the regard that you're not able to work, basically, right? Which fair, we can do that, but like, it's this whole situation is a lot easier to digest and to accept if it gets told to you by a helpful employee, for example, right? And I'm glad this was like a good situation and that it worked out. And I now just have to make another appointment with my psychiatrist for the third time this week, what feels like. But that's okay. Whatever it takes, that's what he's there for. Wait, I need to open up my table a little bit more. Wait. Nope. Yeah, I need to go this direction, right? Yes, okay, I just need to go a different route, I assume. Can I go this way? Ah, up here. Fair enough. Yep. Ah! Oh, but there's stuff. I want stuff. Okay. Maybe later.
Tell me, Rook, where are you from?
I spent most of my life in Antiva.
Am I correct in guessing you're one of the crows?
At your service.
You must tell me about your journeys
No.
once we're above ground.
Oh, he's also... Oh, God. He's also interested in me. It's like... Okay. I will. Because you asked so nicely. Yeah, I see why you love this man. But I'm also so easy to feel to fall for somebody. You just gotta like ask me a genuinely like a question about myself that makes me feel like you're genuinely interested in my life, and I'm just like, oh, ooh. Yeah. And I also generally need to get a little bit better at asking those questions myself. Because on the one hand, I love when people tell me about their lives and stuff, right? I'm just very bad at asking these things. That makes sense. Anyway. Yeah, I think that's also gonna come with time a little bit and stuff. I just had the idea, what about a dwarf being raised actually by a Kunari family? That would be very, very silly, I feel like. And I like that thought. Of course, the Kunari family, quote unquote, would need to already have split off from the Kun for this to make sense in any way, shape, or form, right? But that would be so funny.
Ah, here we are. This is where we'll learn who summoned these despair spirits.
Fuck yes.
You must open yourself to possibilities while in the necropolis. Would you mind lighting those braziers, Rook?
No, anything for you. The training signet. Yeah, you can have this. Equip.
This should unseal our final pass to the bell. It's best we unchain it quickly.
Then what?
The sunken star will drive away despair. Any malicious spirit that hears the tolling of the bell will be banished to the Fane.
Of course.
Any malicious spirit?
Unattached ones. Your own companion will be safe.
Oh, great. Ah.
Excellent. Approach the body and we'll begin.
Okay. You're so polite.
By seal and flame, who brought despair in our midst? Despair? Who brought it here?
Venatori.
Who is surprised? Nobody is surprised.
The Venatori. Of course.
Of course.
This way, please.
What did you just do?
Oh, there's a
The
wisp.
colloquial term is
A
corpse
friend.
whispering, a gift that manifested with my magic.
Talking to corpses with magic.
Honestly, I've no idea how the other Watchers navigate the necropolis without it.
Fuck yes. Good for you, buddy. Oh, I thought these were things I could destroy. They are not. Such a shame.
This map is useless. We wasted 3 slaves in those traps.
Oh god.
If the hand of glory burns down, so don't dawdle.
I'm having like the making it very difficult. They're making the Venatori very unapologetically evil, I feel like.
We found those Venatori.
They have no place in these halls.
Oh, I can destroy this one. Hell yeah. I should be able to destroy this one technically. Apparently I cannot. Oh, it's from the other side. Oh, fuck you guys. Fickt euch doch. Ja. Wait, that was very much a waste of an ultimate, but take it. Grave robber captain.
They cannot be destroyed!
Fantastic, Rook!
Kill the heretics! They cannot withstand this!
Just for failure!
Monk.
Our gods be done!
Monk. Thank you. Thank you very much. Some age. Big yawn. Paint of parasites.
What are the Venatori after? Gold? Artifacts?
Interesting.
Ah, I'll fill you in on them later.
Ah. More stuff. I need to get all of the customizations. And I need money for that. My friends.
There's a fight ahead.
Yeah, obviously. Wait. No. So, what do we have? What's this? The bell tolls. Applies quietus on hit. Whatever the fuck that means. I didn't want to that. Oh wait, this.
On it.
And this too, just because we can.
I see nothing.
Run, run, run. I want to finish. Bam. Hell yeah.
Well, down one more despair demon. That's the last of them.
I see someone by the crates.
I don't think they're Venatori. This looks interesting.
A spirit labyrinth? I didn't know they'd learn to make miniature ones into Vinter.
Gone to the upper chambers to investigate a noise. With luck, it's only one of those lumbering never-end corpses. What a sight. Throw my body to the flames like we do in the rest of the civilized world.
Hello. Did the Venatori bring you here?
They said I'd spilled the wine too many times. That I'd be a better sacrifice than slave.
You are in Navarra, sir. There are no slaves on our soil. Please remain here. After we've seen to the rest of the Venatori, I'll send for someone to escort you above.
No.
All right.
He's just a really good guy. I love that.
Those Venatori dragged that man down here just to die.
The Watchers will shelter him. We'll inquire if he has any family in Minrathous. As for the Venatori, what remains of them will be put to work.
What's this?
A vessel to store the magic the Venatori intended to siphon away from us.
Can I open this up? No, I cannot. Oh, for fuck's sake.
The sunken star can help us if we break the Venatori's chains.
Right.
God. And then I go. Oh, this reminds me I should take my meds. Give me a second, I'm gonna do that before I forget it again. The yawning reminded me to take my meds mainly because excessive yawning is a side effect of them. Now I'm like slowly getting rid of them. I don't have to take them anymore in the future, but still. Okay, can I just destroy this? Okay. Bonk.
There's one chain.
Excellent.
There's something else, some money. Or not, just rough leather. Good enough. I take that.
Yes! Kill them all, but save the limbs!
Got it!
Abeyance!
Bonk.
Before failure! Ready when you are.
There.
That extra staggering is so nice. The other thing of playing video games while standing, it gives you the opportunity to dance when there's funky background music. I realized because like my ass been waving around the whole fucking time. It's like, yeah, of course. Monk.
That's the last chain.
We must return to the lower level to ring the bell.
I hit post to just jump down there. Bonk. Hey there, friend. Also, if I don't write anymore after a while, I might have fallen asleep. I'm so tired, man. That's good to know. Thanks for letting me know. Emmerich?
Be ready. The ritual to wake the bell will draw Despair's attention.
And any more Venatori?
I'll need you to keep them occupied while I work.
I'm gonna try. About the Venatori. Oh yeah, I remember. I will not hear when they arrive. Or I should not rely on... Where the fuck are they? There they are. Okay.
How are we doing, Emmerich?
The bell is slowly awakening, but we must fight it.
Venatori brought demons.
Typical of them.
Rude. Bonk. Wait. Can I just...
Rage demon.
Ooh. These are my two kittens, Bite and Rage. Honestly, calling a kitten Bite though would actually make sense, because like kitten are filled with them. And I love them for that. I love cats. I'm not here to actually like spread anti-cat propaganda. Bonk.
An excellent hit, Rook.
Don't say that. I immediately start to fail if you do.
Behind you.
I feel like half of the stop buttons that I'm pressing aren't working. Like for example the locking in and stuff. Okay, I maybe should also... Oh, combo opportunity. Hell yeah. My brain is so tired. My brain data thought the Rage Demon was wearing those cliche white underwear with hats on them. There should be a mod for that.
The grand necropolis shows itself.
Let me put this down. Level 18. Fuck yes. Let's use the skill point. Equipping an ability of each damage type increases ability damage by 20%. Don't I have that already actually? Let's hope.
No more despair. Good work.
Pretty impressive.
Thank you. But come, let's ensure these cultists didn't leave anything dangerous behind. I'll ask our attendants to gather their bodies later, of course.
Guardian of the... Hell yeah.
And this is a severed hand.
Hell yeah.
A hand of glory?
Wes?
The Venatori should never have this. I must find out where it came from.
Okay.
Let me know when you'd like to return to the chambers above.
Yeah, right now actually. Let's go.
Let's get back to the
Why do you have your mouth open the whole time?
Sought out a Fade expert on the way?
You good, Emrys? Yeah, exactly. He's just waiting for my cock in his mouth.
But I swear we've seen the blighted elven gods ourselves.
Too wholesome to make these jokes with, I feel like. Do that flabbergasted by the hand of glory, that must be it.
Witnessed are... Ah, thank you, Manfred.
Oh, thank you, Manfred. You're so kind. No thanks, I don't drink tea.
I'm good.
You spoke of danger to the fair.
Veilguard!
The elven gods plan to tear it wide open to get to the blight. And they've already messed with it. Demons, tears in reality. Our team needs a Fade expert.
Many watchers never depart Navarra. But with events so dire...
I'd be delighted to assist.
It has been many years since you left us.
Well, yes, but elven gods, ancient magics.
So, I mean, Emmerich X Rock is one thing. But hear me out. Emmerich X Morgoth. Huh? Huh? Now you tell me they're siblings or something, I don't know, or Morgoth is only like 12 years old. This would be a questionable ship.
Couldn't bear miss this.
But also Morgoth being like, oh yeah, you've left us for a while. It sounded like he missed him. I don't fucking know what Morgoth is. Fair.
I've spent my life exploring the Fade and speaking to spirits. If Rook needs an expert, none are better qualified than I.
I like that confidence. And actually he manages to get that confidence down in a way that doesn't make him obnoxious, which I can appreciate and respect, because that's a rare feat. Holy shit, did I... Right. Morgoth is such a sweetie, actually. He is. They are, it is. Oh, promise you'll bring Manfred? Oh god, please. Emmerich approves.
Assistance coming?
Manfred?
And of course.
Welcome aboard.
Wonderful.
I love Manfred.
Come, Manfred.
Excited his. Oh. Silly. I also appreciate the turn on like the subversion of necromancy, being like, instead of this notion of like, okay, we basically defile corpses, you know, it's more like, hey, they're actually really excited to be here.
Was at peace again, and Emmerich was off to a new adventure. But in Navarra, nothing stays down for long. The Venatori had unearthed something no one should have, and delivered it to the worst possible person. Emmerich's journey would soon bring him face to face with the gloaming lantern.
Quest complete, where the dead must go. We are also gonna continue with Tash, and then we will actually just do, what's it called? That quest. Give me a second. Alright. Drawing on his necromantic powers, Emmerich banished the despair demons infesting the shrouded halls and drove out the invading Venatori. Learning that malevolent ancient gods are causing chaos in the Fade, the professor joined the team to help stop these mystical threats to creation. Unbeknownst to him, the Venatori plot is the beginning of a chain of events that will lead Emmerich to a dark figure from his past. Ooh. Morgoth? Recruit the Dragon Hunter. Let's check in with everybody first. Oh, hello, what are you guys doing here?
Lucanus, if you lose control of Spite, I'll have to put you both down. No hard feelings.
Good, but you should know, all the people who ever tried to kill me are dead.
And now kiss. Alright, what does the map say? code yet. Oh, skills map, please. Okay, let's talk to Amric up there. Manfred. Hell yeah. Oh wait, it's wait, he's in a different room right next to mine. Interesting. Okay. Let's do that first. I can do that. Wait, no. Wrong direction. This was the direction towards the kitchen, right? Where usually Lucanus resides. Or like he resides in the pantry. I don't know if that's actually the kitchen. Oh. Okay, this is not it. Where exactly is the kitchen? Is this it? It's in the dining room on the left side. Okay. Dining room, left side, right there. Okay. Yes. Note. Floor-covered grocery list. A list in Lucani's handwriting. Spring onion, green cabbage, short grain rice, vinegar white for pickling, vinegar dark for dipping with bread. Coffee beans for Nev when she's back. Cinnamon, please, Belara. If it can be found, then Tom's Navy takes its share from whatever trading ships pass through Treviso. That's really cute. It changed depending on progress. That's so cute. I love that. There's some funny stuff on there sometimes. Okay, I need to check that out. Hello. Oh, you can change. Lady of Sorrows? How does she... I mean, I guess. But I gotta be honest, the puppy is cuter. I'm gonna go with the dog. And this way it's even easier to bully Solas the whole fucking time. And pets. The Asan.
Hi there, boy.
Yeah. Right, Emmerich.
A third edition of the Unnameable Elements? I didn't even know it had editions.
Oh, it's much improved with the index. Please, borrow it if you'd like.
I'd love to. Oh, Rook, you probably wanted to say hi. Thanks, Professor.
Honestly, I think I will have to take Belara and Emmerich with me at some point. Just like I adore their dynamic with each other.
You look moved in.
Just a few essentials. Manfred was a great help with the boxes. What a fascinating place this lighthouse is. What do you make of it?
They nerd so much, it's so sweet. Yes, I adore that. Oh, better with an expert mage. Beautiful. Surprisingly comfy.
It's great. Big, mysterious, lots of art. Everyone's got their own room.
It'd be easy to fall in love with such a place.
I think Belara has.
She's been quite welcoming. However, I noticed a few of the others taken aback by Manfred, and I overheard remarks about my skulls.
Rude.
My necromancy won't cause any undue worry, will it?
The thing is, he kind of reminds me of a friend of mine. He's also very wholesome and cares a lot and very friendly. And she also has a collection of skulls, like real skulls and skeletons, and just like she collects bones in any way, shape, or form. And she doesn't even necessarily look it. Like she's very cottagecore girly. not less, so more cottage girl compared to goth, you know. I adore her. But yeah, I don't know. They have a similar vibe in that regard. We've seen weirder. No, everyone's just new.
We're still getting used to one another.
True. And yet...
Give it time. We'll settle in.
Please excuse me. Manfred and I should finish our inventory.
Of course. Take your
Thank you
time.
for stopping by.
Manfred glasses. What are those glasses, Manfred? Manfred. Sorry, I'm gonna call him Manfred now. Oh, you got a quest for me? He has a tiny backpack.
Before I left, Myrna and Veilguard asked if we could assist with an outbreak of hauntings across Thedas. They also mentioned displaced wisps in the necropolis. I'm not sure what's frightened them, but it bears investigation.
Hauntings and scared wisps? Let's look into it.
Absolutely.
We'll depart for the necropolis whenever you're ready.
Manfred. New exploration level unlocked Necropolis halls. A new exploration level is available. Return to its location via the map or through the Crossroads Alluvion to explore complete additional quests. Yeah, first we're gonna pick up Tash though. I'm gonna exchange Lucanus for Bellara, I think. Yes.
Wait. Delirium daggers vibrating. Like a song in a wine glass.
Does that turn you on? You wanna push it against your own lyrium dagger, my friend? We've read this one. Wait. You need to go downstairs. Wait, I'm confused. Okay, this looks like the right direction.
We sail.
It's really pretty.
That scent. I can't place it.
It's reminiscent of the mortuary's perfumes, but... Ah, of course. There's small enchantments around this place, from the old elves welcoming their kindred home.
Okay. Honestly, another cool thing about being able to switch the height of my table at a whim, I can just have it a little bit higher for when I'm just gaming, right? Since I use a controller, I don't need have my arms placed on the table so I can just control how high up the monitors are, and that is actually really nice. I can make it a little higher. That's a little bit more comfortable, just like neck-wise, you know. The possibilities, endless opportunities. Okay.
The Anton. Here.
Immer diese Kunari. Stirb. They're pretty. Paint dust. So,
Well struck, Rook.
Thinking about what you said.
First the Crossroads Guardians, now the Anton. Stay alert.
What you said. Get out of my head. Get out. Thing. Yeah, champion.
These routes may be unbound, Dweller. Seek out what holds it closed.
Careful ahead.
Put up the fire!
Looking at this. Oh, you already did. Oh, for fuck's sake. That was a waste. Pretty. Hey, puppy.
Look, the statue that controls those bridges is broken.
Those statues were built to last, but that just means they stay messed up for longer.
It doesn't matter. We can figure this out.
We're gonna become... Not right now, I see. Here's one of the memories. Okay, so I guess I should do... Ah! We need to look at each other again.
Trouble coming.
Come. Guess I should probably deal with the enemies first, but... Ah. verderben.
Rook's injured!
Oh wait.
Good work, everyone.
Oh, we can't. Look at him. They all have to get them. I got the one. Yeah, they all have to look at these creatures. I see. Easy.
Look at the windows. You can imagine the colors in sunlight.
God's compassion. Yeah, let's equip this.
Trouble over there.
What do we get?
All right, let's get them.
More undead. That's not good. The gods must have plans for them here too.
We are. Oh, you guys are doing great.
Well aimed.
The windows are really pretty.
Trouble ahead.
Ranged
God.
incoming.
Alright, come opportunity. This. Oops.
Understood.
Ready for follow-up. Watch your back.
Fantastic, Rook.
Oh no.
Since when do the Untucked fight alongside undead? They must have
that's
tied the
kinda
Qun
weird.
into knots, justifying Buzz Carter as allies.
Chris! Yes, something from Melara too. Amazing. How does it look in here? Oh, that looks really good on her from what I can see right now. The Cathedral of Roots. When we first started, this was a safe place for spirits who joined our cause to find peace from stress of battle. Now I don't know. Not a lot of spirits use it any longer. Have they grown stronger, or has the fight against the Ivanuris made demon fall? This. Okay.
Bad spot, move!
I mean, did it just create fire everywhere? Do I need to destroy these? What's up with it? There's one left. Plus 100 thing, I guess. Still very confused. Okay. I've been thinking what you said. Nice and windy outside. Huge fan.
I can't believe it. We're meeting after all those letters. It's an honor, Professor Emmerich. What should I call you? I mean, with everything you've done, it feels strange to...
These roots may be unbound, Dweller. Seek out what holds it closed.
Already had that. Continue your conversation, please, guys. And even nicht. Looks a little bit like Eskie. Eskie, my beloved. Ah.
For battle then!
Ooh! Great job, Rook!
Triple threat. Okay. First. Another one. Another one. I can see another one. What does it hold? Wings of Antiva. Hell yeah. Any better? It's kind of better than we have. Wait, did I? This actually half? Waited for what she said. Also, second. Wait. Might be a little bit too far away from my mic compared to how far away I am usually. Apologies for that. How can we get up there? Yeah, especially because this has... I'm stumped in that regard. Also not too driven to discover these memories right now. I gotta be honest, as much as it might be beneficial and probably smart, but I'm not feeling it. So let's just randomly continue towards main quest. You butterflies again. New exploration level unlocked Arlathan Forest. A new exploration level is available. Return to this location via the world map. Yes, okay, good. We know the drill. What's this? Reflection on an Illuvian. Ice room. Greetings. Travel to Rivian. Hey, Gums. Look who we got. Oh no, I'm sorry, I don't have Lucanus with me at the moment. I only have Emmerich. That's all you get today. No, maybe once we get back, we might add Lucanus back into the party. Alright. We're here to pick up Tash. Or as a treat, let's get Lucanus to pick up Tash with us. Oh boy, what do you mean, oh boy? Is Lucanus the worst person to meet at Tash as like a first impression? No, it's funny. Tash is funny with anyone, to be honest. I love that. Bonk.
Hey.
Hi. Tash, I hope.
Hi, I'm Rook.
I love their
I'm
hair.
very much hoping you're Tosh.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
The Lords want to hit a cave on the coastal cliffs. Big Vincimer makes her lair there. We get her out, the Lords get in, we go home and get drunk. Might be more on Tom.
I love the design.
Don't get in my way.
The colors are so pretty.
Got a good feeling about her.
Wait.
So, what's the plan exactly?
We need to lure the Vincimer out of her lair. I set bait, she comes out to eat. My partners loot the lair while she's out here. We'll
Okay.
find the bait on the beach.
Okay. Yes. So, Lucanus is so tiny compared to Coit. It's so silly. I love it. And even though Coit is technically a twink, like compared to other Kunari, which makes it even funnier. And I'm glad you like his new outfit. I actually ended up going to Riso, and I thought, hey, he needs to look like the crowd that he is. Really pretty here. Anything up here? Yes, there is.
You said the dragon we're dealing with was a Vincimer.
Yeah, blue with a yellow belly. Breathes lightning.
Would you look at that?
We're not fighting her. Lords just want the horde in her lair.
Nope.
On top
Doodaloom.
ahead. Be ready. They go hard.
No, they go hard. I keep laughing at Lucanus' size. I can't. I think it's because I've only watched playthrough with the human rooks. Yeah, he's tiny to the degree that it makes me consider cosplaying him. Seriously, because like it makes, I don't know, I shouldn't worry too much about cosplaying characters that don't necessarily share the same body type I do. But at the same time, man, it's more fun if like you cosplay characters that actually kind of look tiny and people can't be rude about it, because people usually are really rude about it if you're not the body type that they want the person to be. I mean, yeah. It's probably only worse if you're fat or something and cosplay a character.
Shit! This is not your land!
Nope. I got distracted by the fact that there's a staggered person. Ooh.
Now's your chance!
So, you've got no problem fighting other Canari?
I'm from Mervain. I don't follow the Qun. Do you?
No. But you've got the Darsam, the arm ropes.
Sure. I wear a lot of stuff. You don't get to tell me who I am. Doesn't matter anyway. The Antam don't follow the Qun either. Not anymore.
Why is a dragon hunter interested in our job?
I'm not.
I thought you wanted us here to help you.
No.
So, they are very antagonistic, I see. Come.
We're not fighting the dragon?
No. Vincimers eat big game.
Do we want to look at the water shaders?
unless you do something
That
stupid.
my game is probably absolutely fuck up. My computer.
And its lair?
Right. So we lure her out, then the lords go in and grab anything shiny.
But you do kill dragons, right? You're a dragon hunter.
I kill them when they need killing.
Still nice. I'm
This
glad to
one
hear
doesn't.
that. It's really pretty. Line. Oh wait. Oh no. Okay. Thought for a sec we had already collected this. Bin Palladium. No. You guys didn't need to come over here, but good. I can appreciate it.
All right. Beach is up ahead.
Right. You said we'd find bait here?
Bait'll find us.
Look out!
Knew they'd find us.
The creatures are the bait.
Yup.
I don't want to feel sorry for anything that has a worm's mouth.
They're kind of cute though. These are my 3 golden retrievers: Spite, Rage, and Faith. God.
That one is going to be trouble.
That's their pack leader.
The thing is, this was one of the things I didn't consider the fact that like rage bait is also a thing, and that was more of an accident than I'm just playing this game looking for cute names for my future pets. Monk. Whatever, I don't know. Could have probably used the fire barrels, but nah.
I think that's the last of them. Now what?
Now I get the fire going and make our dragon dinner.
Dragon dinner. Can we seduce the dragon? Is that how you beat them?
Good. She'll like it. And this potion will put her to sleep for a few hours. But we gotta get her attention. Use the horn up there. Come on, she'll be here soon.
So, we held up our end of the bargain?
You did okay.
Sorry, that was very uncomfortable right now. Didn't want to merge with you like that.
Right now, we're trying to take down evil god monsters and their blighted dragons.
What? That can't be right. Dragons don't get blighted. They're smart enough to avoid that crap.
However it's happening, the gods are using the blight to force dragons to attack people.
That's messed up. Somebody needs
You
to
don't
stop
say. Yeah, that's what we are here for. Jump.
There you go. A toss curry.
I think I'm gonna head out. I'm super tired. Wish you guys a lot of fun. Have a good rest. Yes, sleep tight if you can.
Fortune need to worry about.
That was fast. She answers a horn?
This time.
You've done this before.
Took a while to get her used to it.
It sounds like you got her trained.
You train a dog. You reach an understanding with a dragon.
That's very fair, honestly. Blues journal page, day 4. Clear weather, warm and humid. Found more traces of gold on lower streams. Tomorrow we'll attempt climb up cliffs. I believe a major load may be near. I have seen Antam again, but it's easy enough to avoid them. Snoopy. Was that even necessary? Probably not. Come on.
Vincimers are clumsy on land, better in the water. They cut the surface like a knife.
They swim?
They dive down after prey like a giant bird.
That's
Sometimes
so
they
cute.
stun schools of fish with their lightning. Gulp them all down
It's
in a
so
single
cute. Dragons are so fucking cute. Can I get up there? I think that's too high up. Aim. Kinda look like I should be able to go through here somewhere. There she is.
Letting us know she sees us. Might also be her way of saying thanks for the food.
I wanna get in there. Oh. Too much Dark Souls.
This used to be a big Grey Warden outpost. They left after the Darkspawn stopped coming.
That's one of those again. No. Okay, this made a sound. Question is, was that sound specifically weird because, well, the game is buggy, or was it a sound to show something important? Good question. I've been thinking way too much about what you said. Get out of my head. Just get out of my head. Wait. Can we? Because this isn't this right underneath the area that we wanted to get into anyways? So maybe something that we can replicate. Okay, 2 looking. Is it the other way around? Wait. Yep. Okay, let's just continue. I've been thinking way too much about what you said. Oh.
The Antam are definitely here.
Let's check inside the fort. I want to see what they're doing.
More collection stuff. God, I'm so tired. This looks arenary. I was just about to say. I'd be surprised if somebody were to attack me. Thank you. There's so many chests out and about.
So the Antam took over the outpost after the Grey Wardens abandoned it.
Dust people? I'll show you weak dust people!
Yeah. First. Okay, we can't go this way. Something with you. Nope. I've been thinking way too much about what you said. Chest. Chest. Chest discovered. Yes, chest discovered. Mine. Facing a fortune. Let me see what this looks like. I just wanna view it. Probably not wear it because it's not that good of armor anyways, but it might be a future appearance. Ah, okay, so this is like the pirate thing. I do think the bull buckle is very funny. But no, he's a crow and he looks best looking like one as well. Translated from the Kunari language on Tom note. Your instructions are unchanged. Use the nets to bring the dragon from the sky and the grapple to tie it down. Do this and win glory for the Antam. Ugh.
Grapples, nets. The Antam are going after the Vincimer.
Fucked up. Thick and twisted.
She's more than a match for the Antam.
Not after I drugged her. Come on.
Oh, that's a good point.
They've been watching. They knew I drug her to make her sleep. Assholes!
Yeah, that would piss me off too, man.
Target ahead.
Weather journal page. Orders came down today. We're abandoning the fortress. No more darkspawn. Too expensive to maintain. I can't believe this. Worse. Tubbs was reassigned to Bloody Ferelden and I'm being sent to Weishaupt. I don't know what I'll do without them. It's been tops and mouth since the joining. Bloody hell. Bloody Ferelden. Okay. I love how the music just starts, but like... Ooh, what's this? Can I just apparently not? I was just currently unable to do this, okay. Achoo! Apologies.
Come on!
They're on range.
They're hitting us from there!
Bonk.
Nice work.
Triple threat deflect. Give me this. Give me this. I would be such a bad leader, just getting distracted by loot in the middle of a fight.
Hitting us at range!
Thank you. I know, right? I want to have access to that thing somehow. Question is how. I mean, I guess I could jump out of that window somehow, but bother going to read something. Fuck that shit. Let's continue. Light down here. No, no.
They haven't seen us yet. We can run.
Hey!
Bro. There are tits on display, man.
I brought her down. She's mine by right.
Absolutely. You are no warrior. You don't get to tell me who I am. The dragon doesn't belong to you. She belongs to me. The Kyun demands it. Mm-hmm. Good for them. I cringed too hard in this scene. Yeah. I kind of get what you mean. But at the same time, it's kind of cool to spit a fire in someone. I don't know how this would have vibed if it weren't for the audiobooks, you know? Yep. Easy win.
So, you breathe fire.
Yeah?
Interesting trick. Alchemy? Magic?
Were we supposed to know this? Because I don't remember you mentioning it.
We can talk later.
Hey, baby.
Let me know when you're
I'm
ready.
so sorry.
I'll burn the chains off the dragon.
Dragons are supposed to be smart. Is she going to know we helped her?
No, she's gonna be pissed.
Of
Might
course
just
she's
fly off,
gonna be.
Or we might have to run.
Fortunately, as a crow, I'm accustomed to people being unhappy after I pay them a visit.
Oh, of course you are. She's so pretty, though. I'm sorry about everything. I can't get up there. Big. All right. I love her colors.
As one dragon flew off, now safe to finish its nap, uninterrupted, another was about to wake up. The surviving Antam poachers carried news of a fire-breathing Kunari back to their leader. Tosh and the team would soon find themselves being hunted by the Dragon King.
No, not the Dragon King. Oh no. Smash, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, that was also, yeah.
Wonderfully done, Tosh. While you played with the big scary dragon, we looted the shiny stuff from her cave. So, Rook, Varric's talked about you. I see he wasn't making shit up this time. They call me Isabella, among other things.
What did you find in the cave?
A lot of dragon shit, gold, some fancy trinkets, and this.
That's Kunari art.
That looks like Kunari art, but I've never seen anything that old.
You have a good eye.
It is refreshing to see that some younger Kunari can still appreciate the culture
He's not that young, technically.
that brought them across the sea.
Look, this is Shathan. She's our expert on Kunari artifacts.
This piece predates the Steel Age by centuries. It comes from an earlier attempt at settlement. One that left no survivors. You used your fire.
What? No.
Were you seen by the Antam?
Maybe.
You promised you would be careful, Evatosh. You need to be away for a while. It is good you are joining Rook's team.
Oh god.
What?
Ash, we need you. Let's be friendly.
We're looking for a good dragon hunter. That would be you.
Yeah?
Our contact here said you'd agree to join us.
Didn't Shathan... I thought you and your mother had
Oh
agreed on
god, this makes me cringe.
Nope. Whoops. Well, you'll work it out. You always do. For gold and glory, Tosh. You're welcome back whenever. Rook, pleasure doing business with you.
Well, I'd be pissed.
Mother, what did you do?
I thought you would enjoy the chance to work with Rook's team. Do you not wish to stop these blighted dragons?
Of course I do. I might have decided to join on my own. Maybe after you talked to me.
I talked to you about not using your fire in front of the Antam. I will prepare potions for you to take. Would you prefer ginger or lavender?
Ginger.
The ginger.
Some Vinek. Rook, you will keep her safe.
I will. She ran over you. Yeah, that's actually kind of fucked
She
up.
strong-armed you onto the team just like that, huh?
Looks like.
Anyway, welcome to the team. Might not be what you wanted, but we could really use the help.
I'll get my stuff.
Aw.
Hey. It is.
Sorry?
Joining your team. It is what I wanted.
Aw. That's
Glad to hear
sweet. God, I do gotta say, man, Tar's design is so cool. Light hose.
The Antam hate magic. They always talk about how much better Kunari are than everyone else. Now they worship elven gods for power? Hypocrites.
Absolutely.
It explains why they pushed so hard into Ravane.
With this, Demeta's Crossing and the Blighted Dragons, and everything else we're all dealing with, feels like we're at war. A lot of little wars.
So we fight back. Yeah, the whole gang's here.
They want a war? We'll damn well give them one.
You need an army to fight a war, though. They've got two. The Venatori and Antam wasted no time allying themselves with the gods. Power at any cost.
So how do we fight back then?
We don't have an army, but we do have allies. Like the Veil Jumpers.
After Demeta's Crossing, it's personal for them.
I might be back in the Crow's good books after we save Treviso.
Garvin's voice is amazing. He's
That
so
is quite a
pretty.
challenge on its own.
Also, Lady Morrigan requested a meeting at the Cobbled Swan in Minrathous.
Oh,
She
Morrigan.
found some trace of the gods.
Probably. Morrigan doesn't visit crowded taverns for fun.
I also heard from Grey Wardens out in the Hossberg wetlands, Antoine and Evka. Something strange is happening with the Blight there. I bet it involves the gods.
And Tarsh's arms. Mm. Any specifics?
Any details on the blight in the wetlands?
Antoine said he didn't write it down.
Why not?
Either he didn't trust someone else wouldn't read the note, or he didn't want us to panic.
How's the first warden?
The first warden didn't seem impressed the last time we met.
I heard he told you to piss up a rope.
Will he be in the wetlands?
I don't keep track, but he can't stop you from asking a few questions, if we're fast enough.
Good elite as we've got.
Gillenane has laid low since we hurt her dragon, but the blight spreads rot wherever the gods go.
And no one's better at tracking blight than wardens.
Morrigan and those wardens feel like our best leads on finding the gods.
Are they really gods? Or just ancient mages? It's not clear.
Same thing.
Or the closest damn thing to them.
Hey, Nev.
Nev, you're back.
Yeah, I am.
Glad you're back.
Good to have you back. This is Professor Emmerich Volkarin, our Fade expert, and Tarsh, our dragon hunter. They joined while you were away.
Hey.
Charmed.
Charmed?
Right. Not everyone has met.
So you're a dragon hunter? Minrathous could have used you.
What's going on?
Back home, what isn't? Look, you made an impossible call without enough information. I get it. It's the corner the gods put us in. It just might take time to shake off.
Yeah, I can't
You are
blame
back,
you.
though, right?
Yeah, Belle. I'm back.
I appreciate it.
Good to have you back. Whatever the circumstances. Everyone needs to be part of this. That's the only way we'll win.
After what happened to Minrathous, I've got even more reason to go after the gods. If anyone's got a shot at this, it's the people here. I'm still on the job.
Nev looking real hot here, and I never noticed the scar on her head. That might be unique to my playthrough because I picked Nev in the beginning to help me out, and that caused her injury. And I think not every Nev has this scar.
Let's follow up on some leads.
I'll let Lady Morrigan know we're ready to meet.
I'll send word to Antoine and Evka. They're holed up in a town called Lavendale.
Everyone else should rest up. Be ready to move when I call.
Yeah, we're gonna do a shitload of side quests now that we have
Never
the...
easy, is it, kid?
No.
What do you mean?
Stop calling me kid, by the way.
Making the big choices, then living with the consequences.
Yeah, it depends on the beginning option. Either Nave or Harding gets a start. Hell yeah, then I'm glad I was right. And hi, Shroom. But yeah, stop calling me kid, Varric. It shouldn't be easy, right? Someone has to. No, it shouldn't be easy.
I don't think it ever should be easy. As soon as it gets easy, you're not the right person to make those decisions. It needs to be hard. That's how you know you're taking it seriously.
And that's why I recruited you, Rook. You get that. Not everyone does.
No.
Anyway, you've got a meeting with Morrigan to attend, and dealing with whatever the Wardens found. All this chatting is taking it out of me. Think I'll rest for a bit.
That's not a mood, man.
You'll find your way through this. I know it.
Also, hi, I've been lurking the whole time. I was decorating my my bad with the ivy that Koyama got me a while ago. Oh, that's so sweet, man. I'm pretty sure it must look amazing. Oh, heck yeah, I'm wrapped in a burrito in bed at the moment. Real tired and EP today. Hey, man, I feel you. I feel you. As I mentioned before, I, at the moment, have a phase in my life where I wake up at 7 a.m. and I can't get back to sleep, and I don't need to wake up at 7 a.m. and it's not usually normal for my sleep schedule, if that makes sense, right? So I'm just tired and can't go back to sleep, and I'm just like, okay, I guess I'm gonna take it slow, but man, can I please just sleep the way I usually sleep? It looks alright. I gave up after a while since everything got tangled up and I just couldn't, and I didn't want to deal with it anymore. Okay, that's fair though. The Dragon Slayer. Tash, a Kunari dragon hunter, lured the dragon from its lair with the team's help so that her fellow Lords of Fortune could steal its treasure. When the unarmed poachers tried to take the drugged and sleepy dragon, Tash defended it and revealed her ability to breathe fire. As Tash joined the team, the surviving Untam fled back to their leader, the Dragon King, with a word of a rare fire-breathing Kunari. I wanted to mention something. Oh yeah, I had my, because you were curious, I had my, appointment yesterday, right? Occupational therapy appointment. And it was really chill. I really liked the one that I had. And first of all, she said when I showed her my prescription, she was like, "Oh, that's a very generous." I was like, cool, I guess. I mean, I just like my doctor didn't even ask when I told him, "Hey, I need a prescription," because my original prescription got like was too long ago, right? So it's not valid anymore. And he was like, "Yeah, sure," and he just handed me this thing, and it was apparently for as high as it can go, which was very nice. And yeah, we basically just talked about not necessarily goals, but my current situation, what I enjoy, who I am, and stuff like that. It was very sweet, and she was also during the whole process. Oh, I already got some ideas and stuff, so I think it's gonna yeah, I'm looking positively forward towards it. Even though like the first thing is I came to the clinic, right, and I was like just very confused because I didn't know if I had to like register myself somewhere or something, so I was just standing awkwardly, and then after a while she picked me up and was everything fine. I'm pretty sure that happens to most people who are there for the first time, right? I don't know exactly where to go and what to do, but yeah, I would have appreciated a little bit of a warning or a just go and wait there, it's fine, we're gonna pick you up and show you around. But yeah. Companion hardened. Nev is hardened. After experiencing the Blighted Dragon attack in Minrathos, Nev is less trusting and more self-reliant. Her damaging abilities are increased, but she will no longer use supportive abilities, and relationship progress is slowed. I mean, that's fair. New exploration level unlocked to Ravine Coast. New exploration level is available. Return to this location via the world map or through the crossroads Illuvian to explore and then complete additional quests. In that case, I'm also very, very glad I picked Lucanus and like Treviso, because otherwise I assume Lucanus is gonna be the one who would have become hardened. This way I can at least make sure that my relationship progress with him is alright. Yeah, we will definitely not continue. New exploration? Yes, I do not fucking care anymore. New missive. Wait, missive? Missives. After the dragon, Rook. The Venatori took full advantage of the chaos, as if the dragon wasn't enough. I knew it would be bad, but it's gone worse than I thought. I'll need to stay here longer. I phoned Rana, then there's Hal at the fish fry, my contact from Alec from the threads. But you don't need a list of people you don't know. The time for friendly tour of Dogtown is long gone. The point is, there are people I've confirmed are alive, and others I still need answers for. One way or another, I'll be back once I know. That's fair. I think it's possible today even with the hardest setters, but I don't know how. It's probably depending on past choices. I can't imagine. It's probably just well, a little bit more difficult, right? As the thing just said. But like I'm also I don't know if it like I also don't even know if I want Lucanus or if I'm gonna date Emmerich or if I'm gonna date Balara. I don't really know if I'm gonna pick so far, because the thing is, right, I guess I don't know where the sparks are gonna be flying, right? Dear Rook and Professor Volkarin, the Watchers are sending this letter for me. I'm the man who used to be enslaved by the Venatori. My name is Clodus. Thank you, bless you for stopping them. I would never have seen the sun again if not for you. I can see you very well. The Watchers say there's a great call for tailors at the deceased. This was strange to me, for we do not need such things in Tevinter. But the Watchers have fed me and found me work. I can never repay them, or you, but I will help clothe Navarro's dead. May you walk in the light, Cloudus, a free man. Oh, that's so sweet. A letter stamped with the seal of Mournwatch. Greetings. You have driven despair from the shrouded halls for this. You have our thanks. If Venatori return to plunder, hunt them as you will. It is signed with a complicated, impenetrable sigil. Is this from, Morgoth? Was that his name again? Because it's all in caps, and whenever I see all caps, I assume it's gonna be Morgoth, my beloved. Dearest Rook, a wonderful thing. The crows have recovered some of the Trevisan artwork stolen from the Antam. Viago and Dea told me about it when I had them over for dinner. Those loutish Antam were about to take their ill-gotten goods by boat to Minrathos. Can you imagine selling the jewels of our artistry to some boorish magister's parlors? Luckily, Viago's compatriots put an end to it. My heart felt 3 times lighter when I learned that, and I am sure yours does too. You and your friend take care, darling. Mistress Trella. Hell yeah. Vorgoth is all caps. Ah, I love Vorgoth so much. I want to be Vorgoth so bad. Vorgoth, my beloved. Although I would pick a different outfit, I gotta be honest. But that's beyond the point. The concept of Morgoth is all I need. Oh, we got skill levels. Ooh, we could technically go for unlock this thing, I think. We want to unlock this already? Reckless in battle. Only one specialized active at a time. No skill points required. Go. Glory favors the bold. Leap into the fray. Deals very high stagger to enemies. That sounds good. Heroic leap. I'll probably also check what my abilities and actually update them. Because I'm still using the starting abilities, actually. Oh. Yeah, let's go with this one. We have here nothing really. Okay. But this one. Yeah. Ooh. Ash wants to talk to us. Oh, Belara and Lucanus. Belara and Lucanus, at the moment, I think they're my favorite dynamic. Favorite, combination of characters to have around, I believe.
How's it going?
How's it going? Why does their how's it going sound so awkward? Hi Tosh. We've been trying to get supplies to the crows in Treviso, but the crows who are supposed to pick up the supplies were in Ravane never reported in. If you and your fans and your friends have the time, could you check it out? The drop point was over on the coast. For golden glory, Isabella. Yeah, probably. Especially if it's in Treviso. Ilara and Lucanus are my favorite. I wanted to always switch others, but I just couldn't. Yeah. Yeah, I do feel that a little bit. I do also like Emmerich. But the thing with Belara and Lucanus, it's just... Like, Belara annoys me sometimes, I gotta be honest. But, like, she just also seems just like the type of person I would have around. Like, she reminds me of my friends so much in the best way possible, right? So she feels a little bit like home to me, if that makes sense. And just, like, the dynamic between these two, it's peak. Yes, I also wanted to talk to Emmerich. It feel weird calling him Emmerich, but like that's how he calls himself, so I'm gonna do that. But like my desire to call him Emmerich is like big.
I'm sorry, but I find it
Manfred!
completely unnatural.
I don't get why you think cremation's so bad. Everyone outside Navarra burns their dead.
All those lost vessels, fine mansions reduced to ash. Manfred, for instance.
Emmerich,
How would
German,
his
yes.
have fared if I hadn't given it a body?
Manfred, my beloved, ey. I mean, Manfred's train. No, don't be mean to Manfred. Where'd his body came from?
Where or who'd you get his body from?
There was no single donor. The arms were recovered from a charnel pit. The ribs were a gift from a dear friend.
No.
And Manfred's wisp picked out his own skull from some donations. That was quite the
Oh,
day.
I love
He's
this.
been fine company during...
I really love this concept. Okay, we have a little collections of body parts, and I know it's kind of like Frankenstein's monster coded, but at the same time, in this case, it's like very... I don't know, I haven't actually never read Frankenstein, so I don't actually know how the original story goes specifically, right? But like, in this concept, it being like just a lot of love being put together, a lot of love from different areas, as well as then, of course, with the Wisp picking its own skull, you know, like as it with its own agency and stuff like that. I don't know, I think that's really fucking sweet.
During my necropolis excursions ever since.
No. How smart is he anyway? That's a rude question, but I'm still curious.
Exactly?
Simple things, but he grows. Spirits of curiosity are voracious learners. The more he experiences, the more sophisticated his conclusions. With guidance, of course.
I also appreciate that Manfred is using his rib cage for stuff, you know? His real gloves, exactly. Does he understand hello?
If I say, good to meet you, will he get that?
Manfred's alert to the sentiment, certainly. I encountered him as a wisp in the necropolis years ago. A simple spirit, but so curious. He refused to leave my side.
So, you built a skeleton for the spirit to live in?
Spirits are formed from the emotions and desires of people in the mortal realm. Manfred's wisp came from curiosity. It's
That's
these
amazing.
spirits which animate the dead. Their drive revives the corpse, yet the corpse colors their actions. Thus, the eternal question, are undead inhuman spirits puppeting a body, or does some shade of the departed return?
Oh no, we don't want to skip this. I want to believe it, like both. It's probably a combination of both.
It's got to bring back a little.
I love your words, Emmerich. German.
I swear I could see it sometimes, Rook. A glint of recognition of something more in the dead.
Hey, that's my sleeve. Are you trying to steal my buttons?
As well as a certain mischievousness. Manfred.
Manfred? I also gotta say, it works better if you say Manfred. In my opinion, in my humble opinion. I'm gonna stop pronouncing them in the German way now and start like calling them the way they call themselves. Sorry. Oh, you have stairs? You have stairs in your little hidey hole? That's cool. Luxurious. Come. Who else did we... Davron wanted something from us, right? Yeah, then we're also going to talk to Davron. The words cannot express the need to lift Emmerich by his waist. He does have a very slutty waist. You're very right by that. It would be a shame if somebody were to pull it. Wait, let me upgrade if I can upgrade. Can I upgrade?
The spirits lament, dweller.
No.
The blight spreads here. Seek its roots.
No, it already is enchanted. Not worth enchanting anyways. Oh wait.
Abundance.
Am I wearing the wrong... Yeah, I'm wearing the wrong... Oh god, I am not the smartest person alive, let's put it that way. Absolutely fucking not. Hey there. Hey there, cutie. Anyways.
Carving monsters, huh? Didn't figure you for an artist.
This? It's by necessity. If you know your enemy, their weak spots, maybe you live another day.
Impressive. No, it is severely impressive.
Dramatic.
Nothing scarier than the real thing.
What would he do with it?
Standard bestiaries are always some mage drawing things they've never seen, taking the piss out of it. They don't understand how when the hunt ends and you come nose to nose with an ogre, someone's going to die. So I'm making the real Monster Hunter manual.
Just spell my name right. Who's it for?
Who are you doing it for?
Balmor, that imbecile in Teventer, lecturing on things he doesn't know about. And Ludric over in Ravane thinks taking a rock wraith down with a lucky shot makes him a champion.
Who cares?
What do you care? Jealous?
Of course not. I just think the experts should have some actual expertise.
That
Tosh could
is a
learn
very good point.
Ouch.
Oh.
I get it. She knows dragons. But what about fighting a Sylvan or a Dartmonger? Don't tell me I'm using the wrong blade.
I can hunt monsters.
You want pictures of monsters? I can provide some corpses.
A corpse? Nah. Now if you pose next to a Varterol still breathing down your neck, I'll think about it.
Okay.
Where's the Gloom Howler?
Can't carve it till I know what it is. You want a piece of the Howler, boy?
Is he ready?
Was I ready the first time I fought a Hurlock?
Well, you're still alive.
I got my ass handed to me. Broke 4 ribs and cracked my jaw. Then I got back up and drove a blade through its skull. In this line of work, Asan and I are only as strong as the quarry we hunt.
Go easy on him. No, you learn by doing.
Makes sense. You'll learn to fight by fighting.
I don't know another way. Out there in the world, you sink or swim.
Can a half-lion, half-eagle swim?
Don't know. Asan?
That's a good question.
Which half was that?
Search me. Both halves share the same stomach.
Right.
See you around.
God, I need one. It's not a want, it's a need. I love his sculptures. I think that's really cool. And I love that he pretends, oh yeah, this has nothing to do with artistry. It has a lot to do with artistry. He can tell me what he wants. Is there something new on this, actually? No.
Hey, Lucanus, you haven't seen a glowing crystal, have you? About this big?
In the pantry?
It, might be moving around. Crawling, even.
I'll keep watch.
Can you pet Asan? Yes, sometimes you can. I have pet him so far already in the past, just not in this situation. Sometimes he's waiting outside, like right here, I think. And if he does that, you can pet him. Very, very adorable. Was there anything else? Journal. No, I wanted to check the map out first. Okay, there's nothing else we are supposed to be doing. Laugh that Manfred is down there and walking around on his own. No, I wanted to check out the journal. Why am I leaving this? Ah! Journal. How to train a griffin. Okay. Spain, Treviso. I think I want to continue with Treviso, actually. Coffee with a return to Treviso via the crossroads or fast travel. Yeah, let's start with Lucanus' quest. And then we're in Treviso, and then we can also continue with Spies Among Us. Among Us! Although I actually might end this here, and we're gonna have to do it next session, which might be tomorrow evening or morning. I'm not entirely sure. So I'm meeting with a friend tomorrow, but they said it's gonna maybe take a bit. It's not too early in the morning, and that they also have to leave. They can't stay for too long either. So I assume I might be able to continue tomorrow evening. I don't actually know though. Let me save, and we'll see. Until then though, thank you so much for joining today. This is a lot of fun. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be taking short breaks in between of this game to try out We Are the Beast. Is that what it was called again? I don't know. We'll see. I also am in the mood of drawing a little bit more, so I might also just draw at some point as well again. We'll see. Whatever. Hopefully I'll meet you again tomorrow. Until then, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and goodbye.